Lillard is returning home. He's going to Portland. A 3-year, $42 million deal. And, we bullied him out of staying in Portland. He wanted to stay in Portland. Portland didn't want to get rid of him. But we said he needed to win a championship. We put out that narrative that you need to win championships over being celebrated, getting a statue in Portland, like all that stuff. Championships is more important. But to be honest, even if you won a championship, would his legacy be that much different? I don't know. See, he's still a top 75 player, first ballot Hall of Famer right out the gates. Like as soon as he retires, he's going to be in the Hall of Fame. So how much more important would a championship been for him, especially it not being a championship where he's the star player, the number one option on that? Like a championship with Giannis, like a championship in Boston, he's like the third guy on that. Does that mean as much? We see Hall of Famers ring chase and them get that championship, and it's like, all right, it doesn't affect their legacy as much. So Dame wanted to stay in Portland. He didn't want to go to Milwaukee. He was miserable over there. He was happy when they cut his ass. They cut his ass in the most disrespectful way possible, and he's still cool with it. He's getting a bag too, like 5-year, $22.50 million. He's getting a year for nothing. Cool. And then the Portland Trailblazers just bagged him off. They gave him more than the mid-level exception. This is kind of like, all right, everything you've done for us in Portland, we're going to give you this kind of money because you deserve it. You earned it. He's just going to go to Portland and, rehab, going to miss probably the whole year, miss a season, and come back the next following season fully healthy. I don't hate this for the Portland Trailblazers. I don't hate it for Dame. This is a great story. We need to celebrate stuff like this. Damian Lillard is going to be the hometown hero in Portland. Never have to pay for a meal in Portland his whole life. Like, he's just going to be that guy. The statue, he's going to get a statue. Best Portland Trailblazer of all time. I know people want to bring up Clyde Drexler and all that, but Dame Lillard is the best Portland Trailblazer of all time. Big shot maker, so many great memories, making that Portland Trailblazers team relevant again. And then you look at Portland's future. He's going to be able to, mentor Scoot, mentor Sharp. Like, he's going to mentor the young guys. They're going to be able to, learn from a great leader. Dame's a great leader, I believe. And Jrue Holiday's in the building as well. They traded for Jrue Holiday. They got him back after trading him to, Boston. Jrue Holiday has been traded so many times the last couple of years. But Jrue Holiday is going to be another great mentor, a guy that's won a championship before. He's elevated every team he's been at. Boston, Milwaukee, and they've won championships in every destination he's been at because he's just that type of impact player, that floor raiser. So he's going to do wonders for the young guys in Portland. And you look at Portland's young group, they have two centers, Yang, Hansen. Hansen, he's actually been playing pretty well. Chinese Jokic has been playing pretty well in the summer league. So maybe I was wrong about my take on it. Maybe everybody was wrong on, the premature. They failed the draft. They were the biggest losers of the draft with that pick, drafting a guy from the stands. But he could be somebody that's solid with mentors and veterans like a Jrue Holiday, like a Damian Lillard, Scoot Henderson. The floor, the potential is there. Has all the talent in the world. It's just about getting there, being in the right position. So Chauncey Billups is your head coach, and then Damian Lillard and Jrue Holiday. That could turn out to be something for him. And Denny Avdia, he was playing an all-star level after the trade deadline. So that's somebody, he led the league in and ones at that point during a run. So he's somebody that's, got some star potential towards him. You have defensive players all over this roster that's talented. Toumani Camara is a defensive player of the year guy waiting to happen. He was just phenomenal last season. They still have Matisse too. They have defenders all over this roster. So this was one of the better defensive teams last year, and you add Jrue Holiday to that mix with a nice young core. Give them one more season while Dame gets healthy. That team could be a playoff team. I think the Trailblazers in the 2026 2027 season could be a playoff team. Next year, I think next season they could be a playing team, make some noise. But the following year with Dame back, finally healthy, fully healthy, I think, that team could be a playoff team. A 7 or 8 seed. Really what they were with Damian Lillard towards the back end of Damian Lillard's time with Portland. So I don't think this is a bad move. Bringing back Damian Lillard back. I think this is a great move. Situation is, the grass isn't green on the other side type of situation. So I'm glad Damian Lillard gets to go back to Portland and be celebrated. He turned down mid-level exception, minimum offers from championship contending teams, but it's really why am I going to go somewhere else, win a championship where it's not going to be treated the same level of me winning a championship on my own, that championship doesn't mean as much. It would be nice, but let me go right off in the sunset in Portland, a team that's, embraced me, a team that will celebrate me, a place where, my family loves. I have a home there now. So, like, why would I want to be anywhere else other than Portland? So, it's a great story. Damian Lillard definitely deserves to be celebrated. I'm glad he will be.
Some people thought the NFC North was going to be the worst division in football this season. They thought it was going to be as bad as the NFC South.